Hi, I'm Tara Ray, and I'm an animal foster. I got into animal foster because I was looking for a way to volunteer with my, I think it was about 8 or 9-year-old child at the time. And I love animals, and I saw, I don't even know what social media avenue or outlet, I guess it was on, is the right word, but I saw an ad for Shelter Friends. And so I applied through Shelter Friends, and we actually started with dogs, and that didn't work out as well as cats, so. I have been fostering animals for almost 9 years now, I believe, for Shelter Friends. Yes, right now, at the time, we've just been fostering cats. We've done dogs in the past, but they don't work out for our household, and cats worked out better, we learned. And that's actually how we got into cat fostering, is we went to an adoption event as volunteers. And I took my son, because that was the most important thing, is that we were looking for something that we could volunteer together, and not a lot of organizations will allow children. And then so that was, Shelter Friends was like, absolutely bring him, you know, like yes. So we went to a foster event, and Tana was asked if we would consider fostering kittens, and there was a group of 3 kittens, and that's, the rest is history. No, we have Uno bouncing off the walls. But yes, yeah, that was how the journey started, exactly. Fostering is absolutely a family affair, and I mean, even with that, just like the bonding time with your family is amazing. Sure, we're on the floor in here, but like we've had some of the best laughs and just crazy times and conversations just sitting in here loving kittens. It's so emotional because it really is the most like intimate bonding that we've had. Just you know, keeping a kitten alive. I mean, just what that brings together as a household. And you know, I mean, I'm the main caretaker as far as kittens go, but everybody plays a role in the household as far as the kittens. So I have fostered, including Uno now, 162 cats for the Josephine County Shelter and 4 dogs. So I think that our numbers personally, like for what we've done, is almost close to 200 animals. We started when my son was so young, and of course saying goodbye is hard. So we decided to, we have a t-shirt box, and it's for the cats to hide in. And we have kept track of all of their names on the t-shirt box. So that's our way of, because goodbye is hard. So of honoring and remembering and seeing like the journey that we've gone on too, and just all the different fosters, because every foster is different. Like it's no one cat or dog or situation is the same. So for us, it's just like we get to follow our journey through, you know, when we peek at those names. I mean, just some of the benefits of fostering, it's just, we kind of talked about it as a family too, because we couldn't all be here together today, but just like being a part of something that's bigger than yourself. And a huge thing for us when we were going into looking for something to volunteer with our son was, what can we give back and getting nothing in return? Like, how can you give back in this world? How can we leave it a better place? And we see the issues with overpopulation and raising a young man, and what better way to teach him compassion than to go get a helpless animal and just sometimes it's feeding them, sometimes it's just loving them. I mean, sometimes they need medicine, just all of the things, and then to have to go selflessly drop them off. I mean, what we've learned through that, and just what I've been able to teach him from that compassionate side of, you know, just, and I rescued my first cat, I think when I was 10, and brought this stray cat home, and my mom freaked out, you know, the cat bit me, it was all this terrible things, but it was this sad, skinny cat that it just needed some love and some food. And so I thought that I was doing right. And I think that I learned that through fostering, you can find everybody has a place in rescue, and it might not be adopting or donating or transporting. And so for fostering, I found my place in rescue. And this is where I can contribute more to saving lives, where I can't, you know, travel and do a lot of events or just, you know, different things. So that was, for us, it was like, how can we be a part of rescue in a positive way? To do it, it's expensive. Animal care is expensive, and we've tried to do some stuff on our own. And, you know, you're on a limited budget, and it was hard. So it was like, with Shelter Friends, I mean, they cover the cost of everything. I mean, just everything in this room has been donated by, you know, generous people, or, well, it's all been, you know, the money even was donated, so even purchased by very generous people. And so I've been able to care for the animals because of that. Mm-hmm. The advice that I would give to somebody that wants to get into fostering, I guess, just keep in mind that it's not one size fits all. There's so many different needs for foster. I mean, people assume that when they say fostering that it's a small kitten that has to be bottle fed every 2 hours, or an animal that's really ill, or that has extreme behavior issues. And we do have those cases, and Shelter Friends, they were just happy to have us. Like, anywhere they could use us, they were just happy to have us be there. And so, and they made sure to, I guess, cater to that in a way of like what we were able to do and what we were capable of. But there is hard work involved, but it's worth it in the end. It's just, yeah, I mean, if you have love to give and literally enough room for a kennel, that's a good start. I mean, in my opinion, that just, you know, that's a good start to foster.